Namaskar friends. Today I welcome you to a new technique for two categorical variables. One is education level and the other is candidates. Here we want to see how chi-square test can be applied using pivot table to see the voting preferences of the literate people and the illiterate people towards three candidates. Here, I have taken the fictitious sample data regarding illiterate and literate people towards the candidates Ram, Hori, and Krishna. And I hope you can see it, or yes, these are the education level and the candidates. Here you can see it. Then I will do what? I will instead of counting the number of votes individually, I will use a pivot table that I think you might feel it interesting. Then for that I click in here, I click in illiterate or RAM, and then I select insert, then select pivot table. Yeah, I have seen these two columns totally selected, and then I use here existing worksheet. Then any place you can select, I select this place and then click OK. Yes, this you have seen education and candidates are selected for the pivot table. So in this pivot table, I want to see the preferences, voting preferences of education towards the candidates. So education will be taken in the rows. So education has been dragged to the rows. You have seen education, literate and illiterate and literate. These are taken, and then candidates will come to the columns. Drag the candidates to the columns. Again drag these candidates to the values, and count of candidates will give us this has given us what the pivot table. And here I change the count of candidates. Instead of count of candidates here I will write count of votes of candidates, count of votes, count of votes of the candidates, of the candidates. Yes, this is the pivot table yeah, of the candidates. Let me show you. Yeah, of the candidates. Yeah, count of votes of the candidates, and this is the table. Now from the pivot table, I now select this complete pivot table, then use Control C, means I copy it, and then I will paste here. I will paste in such a way, that only the value will come. So right click, then go to paste spatial, then again paste spatial, then value, and then click OK. So your table has been uh, placed there. Again I will do the same thing for a different cell, and go to paste spatial, then go to again paste spatial, then values, then OK. Yes, I have taken these two tables now, and for the chi-square test statistic, I will delete this area. This area means this few data I delete it, and I will replace it with the help of expected values, because as you know, to apply chi-square test statistic we require actual data and the expected data, means actual frequency and expected frequency. Eh, some people also called observed frequency and expected frequency. So these are the fields of expected frequency, but in these are since copied values, therefore I delete these values. Yes, I have deleted these value. Yeah, I delete these values. Yeah, delete these values. And after deleting these values, I have to replace these by expected values, expected frequencies. So what is the, how to calculate expected frequency? To calculate expected frequency, I can write here the formula expected frequency is what? Expected frequency equals to what? Expected frequency is equal to what? The row total, row total into column total, column total divided by grand total, grand total. This is the formula to get expected frequency. Row total into column total divided by grand total. And I will show you how the row total and the column total are taken here. Okay, how the row total and column total are taken here. See, okay, now let us select this place and put the formula, and um, say I will use here a shortcut to use the calculate expected frequencies for all the cells by using only one technique. So be careful while using this technique here. I'll I'll write here, one thing. You see, uh, for column total I use one shortcut, and for row total I use one shortcut. I will write here, I can write here, column total, column column total, column total, mm, column total, mm, I use fn, fn plus f4, uh, three times, three times, three times. Then row total, row total, row total, row total, column, not column total, yeah, row total. That means I'll explain it while using this formula. Row total I use fn plus f4 two times, two times, two times. Then uh, grand total, grand total I use what? Grand total I use fn plus f4. This is the shortcut. See here I have these three, in these portions. You please remember these portions. Yeah, column total fn f4 three times, fn f4, row total fn f4, this one two times, not three times. This is two times, and grand total only one time. Grand total once. Yeah, now see why I am using this thing, because see I want to use a formula for the first for this cell, and I want to use the same formula for all other cells. That's why I use this formula. So do remember now. See, I'll I'll do what? See, row total into column total I require, so put equal sign there. Then click the column to click the this this here, this is the though it is row total, but here I need these two values, I need these values. So I need these two values. Therefore for this total column I need these two values, and for that I use this shortcut Fn F4. In some laptops it may be simply F4 also. So if simply F4 does not work, then use Fn F4, or if Fn F4 Fn is not there, simply put F4. So Fn F4, I will use Fn F4 once, Fn F4 twice, Fn F4 thrice. Yes, then into then come to this total. For this I will use Fn twice, Fn once, Fn twice, then divide by the grand total. What is the grand total? Grand total is, so to keep it fixed, I use Fn F4 once, then press enter. Yes, I have got these values. Then I uh, I put the cursor at this corner and then drag it. You know this technique, and then I again you so you have got these values. Now these are the expected values, and these are the expected values, and these are the actual values. So let me show you the actual values. Wait, yeah, these are the actual values. These for actual values, let me show you. Let me, yeah, these are the actual values, and these are the expected values. Let me use, yeah, these two symbols. Then I find the chi-square value. Find the chi-square value. You can find here also chi-square value. Yeah, chi-square values, chi-square value, chi-square value, chi-square value. See, one thing I can tell you here, while looking at the video, you can increase your data from go to settings, and and then increase your this data level. That means it may be 144, maybe 240, maybe 360, etc. And then so that it becomes more clear and more visible. Yeah, and then chi-square. So now how to get the chi-square value? I write here equal, then chi-square. Here I think you have seen chi-square test, this formula, chi-square test. Then select the actual area, actual range. Yes, I selected the actual range. Then click comma, then select the expected range and put bracket, then press enter. So you have got a value 0.39. 0.39, this value is what? Is greater than, this value is greater than 0.05. Since this value is greater than 0.05, therefore we say that the literate and illiterate people are equally preferred. That means the voting preferences, there is no voting preferences between the literate people and illiterate people. Uh, all the candidates are equally preferred by literate and illiterate people. I hope you like it, and I request you to put your comments in the comment box. And if you like it, then subscribe the channel, then like it, share it, and please do not forget to comment, put your valuable comments. Okay, thank you very much, and hope for your